At exactly 10:42 p.m., Jake was still tending the flames. "Where's Sarah?" he asked. "Forming." Marcus couldn't sleep. Every time he closed his eyes, he saw Sarah's face, heard her gasping for air. He'd killed her. He'd actually killed her. The obsession that had driven him to murder had evaporated the moment she died, leaving only horror in its wake. Linda watched him unravel with cold satisfaction. She'd lost her husband to his obsession long before that night. At least now he was suffering too. On the fourth day, Deputy Martinez returned. "We found something," she said. Marcus's heart stopped. The deputy produced an evidence bag containing a man's watch. Marcus recognized it immediately, his watch, the expensive one Linda had given him for their anniversary. He'd lost it the night of the murder. It must have fallen off near the well. "We found this near an old well on the property," Martinez said, watching their faces carefully. The boards had been moved recently. The wood showed fresh marks. Jake's head snapped up. "The well? Did you check the well?" "We're bringing in equipment now." It took 2 hours to retrieve Sarah Miller's body from the well. When they brought her up, Jake collapsed to his knees, his howls of grief echoing across the property. Marcus stood frozen, Linda beside him. This was it. This was the end. Deputy Martinez approached them slowly, her hand resting on her service weapon. "Marcus Chun, Linda Chun, you're under arrest for the murder of Sarah Miller." As the handcuffs clicked around his wrists, Marcus finally understood what he'd destroyed. Not just Sarah's life or Jake's happiness or his own future. He'd destroyed everything good he'd ever had for an obsession that had burned out the moment it was satisfied. Linda's face remained expressionless as they read her rights. She'd chosen to bind herself to her husband in the worst way possible, as accomplices in murder. Weeks. The evidence was overwhelming. The watch, the forensics, the scratches on Marcus's arms that matched Sarah's DNA under her fingernails. Most damning was Linda's testimony. In exchange for a reduced sentence, she told the truth. All of it. Marcus's obsession. The plan. The cover-up. Marcus Chun was sentenced to life in prison without parole. Linda Chun received 25 years as an accomplice. Jake Miller sold his house in Houston and moved away. Some wounds never heal. The cabin at Lake Travis stood empty for years after. Locals said it was cursed. Maybe it was. Or maybe it was just a place where obsession and betrayal had turned deadly on a warm Texas night. At 10:47 p.m. on that summer evening, Sarah Miller's life ended. But in a way, everyone's lives ended that night. Marcus would spend the rest of his days in a concrete cell, haunted by the woman he'd killed.